Hello and welcome or welcome back to the Three Strands Pod with the best host in the world. What? The host with the most. I don't like chicken or toast. Oh my God, it's me. That could be. What? Turn it up. I don't have a clue what that was about. Don't ask me because I don't have any answers. I would say sorry, but I am not sorry. I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just very happy. Okay, we are finally in autumn, which means that winter is not far off, which means we're going to get into that part of the year where it's freezing cold outside and you just can't wait to get in and have a nice relaxing hot bath, or you just want to have some hot cocoa, put on some nice jazz, watch maybe Home Alone, or what's another banging Christmas film? I don't even know, but this honestly is my favourite time of the year just because I get to stay inside. Well, obviously this whole year we've stayed inside, kind of ish. I'm saying we, hoping that you have been socially distancing, but that's neither here nor there. But this is the best part of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Dong, ding, dong. Anyways, it's not Christmas yet, so let's not get into the Christmas jingles, but I am so excited for Christmas. Although, again, it's going to be a little bit corona-fied. We don't really know how it's going to play out, and New Year's as well, but we're hopeful. So, with that in mind, let us make it do what it do, a caillou, a dun 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 dun. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. Okay, let's make it do what it do. So without further ado, cue the intro. This episode, literally relates to my current situation, as I'm sitting here recording current. Oh my gosh, don't you just love when life does a full circle? When it just makes sense. Don't you just love that? Okay, so you guys are going to be thinking, Nicole, what the hell are you talking about? Well, let's get to the point then, shall we? I'm going to give y'all a little insight, a little black excellent knowledge. Oh my days. Okay, on a quick one, I'm going to start a new segment on the podcast. And this is going to be called Black People Invented Everything. Everything? Everything. Because I do believe that black people invented everything. And if you don't believe that, it's just because white people stole everything from black people. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation yet, so we don't have to have it right now. So, the Black People Invented Everything segment is just gonna be about black excellence and how black people have shaped our lives in modern day society. So like I was saying, the topic that I wanted to talk about today relates to my current situation. I want to talk about Charles S.L. Baker, who was the inventor of the first friction radiator. And I'm sitting here recording this freezing, but thanks to Charles S.L. Baker, I don't have to. Oh, see how life does a full circle? Gosh, I love it. So this is about a man named Charles S.L. Baker. And he was born August the 3rd, 1859. And he was the inventor of the first friction radiator. Round of applause for black excellence. That's my round of applause. I hope you guys clapped. If not, you're anti-black. I don't have to tell you, but I had to tell you. Okay, so a little bit about Baker. So he actually didn't even have any formal engineering education, but he was actually a self-taught mechanical engineer. Oh, can we have another round of applause for black excellence again? Again, if you didn't clap, you're anti-black, but it goes without saying. And so when he was actually 15, the ending of the Civil War, marked the end of his enslavement, and then he actually began his career as an assistant to his father, who was an express agent, which I thought was quite interesting. So I read his curiosity on how heat is produced through friction without necessarily having to tap into a heat source was actually what sparked his interest in delving deeper into friction and learning how it works and so on and so forth. And after that, he actually spent 23 years experimenting with like different types of metals and friction forms. And then he was successful in coming up with the friction heater. And so we speed forward to the 13th of January 1903, when he invented and patented, I think in England we say patent, I think in America they say patent. It's patent, right? Yeah, patented. It's such a weird word. He invented and patented, sorry, I feel like I have to do an accent. He patented his radiator that heated up with friction. An interesting point that I found was that Baker's friction heater was actually a very green energy option alternative for producing heat without combustion. And if friction... Wow, this English. And if friction heaters were actually in production today, they wouldn't even cause any harm to the environment. Oh, look at Black excellence. Thinking about the people and saving the environment at the same time. Modern day superheroes, wouldn't you say? But yes, more on Baker's friction heater. So, oh yeah, and I also read that his friction heat could be produced with any mode of power. So that's like gasoline, wind, water, whatever. And I thought that was also very cool. In the following year, which is 1904 now, there were newspapers like the Daily Gazette and Newspress that published his story and indicated that his invention could, quote, revolutionize the then heating systems, which we know he did because Black people invented everything. Everything? Everything. This was an important find for me. Interesting. This was an interesting find. Baker actually created a factory. Black excellence. Oh, round of applause. Don't we just love? Yeah, he created a factory called the Friction Heat and Boiler Company. This is in 1904 in St. Joseph, and he was the head of board of directors. And he employed 50 skilled and unskilled labourers to produce the radiators. And he had around, I think it was $136,000 in capital stocks. So I thought that was very, very interesting. That he went from having like no formal engineering education to coming up with this friction heater, to creating his factory and employing people. Black excellence at its finest. And because of these great inventions and all of these great innovations and ideas and such by Black people, we here today in the 21st century, in the year 2020, can enjoy heat in our homes, in our cars, on the bus, on the train, on the plane, wherever. Well, yeah, to some extent. But isn't that just amazing? Oh, and yeah, of course, unfortunately he died in 1926. R.I.P. Charles S.L. Baker. But he left behind a legacy, and he left behind his radiators. So thank you, Mr. Baker. Thank you, Charles. We appreciate you and your hard work. The link to the information will be in the description if you are interested in reading about him and such. If you do any research into the life of Charles S.L. Baker and find any new additional information or anything I may have missed or questions or whatever, feel free to let me know. Put it in the comments somewhere or at me on Twitter or Instagram, or I was going to say Facebook. Whatever you like, whatever is best for you. Until next time, ladies and gentle people, have a blessed day. Oh my gosh, I need to stop singing. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but thank you for listening. Until next time, peace in the Middle East to you and your crew. What? Peace in the Middle East to you and your crew.